Greetings, Black Light. On the 4th of July evening in Detroit, if you hear a loud explosion, that's these 4th of July freaks with cherry bombs or whatever they call them nowadays, blowing up themselves in the whole neighborhood because they like to hear loud noises, indirectly celebrating the Caucasians' independence from the British. It's the American thing to do. But there you see a scene right here of the riots in July 1967. Brothers got fed up, with the carryings on of police. The 67 riots was a rebellion against the police because the police would let the white gangsters get away with murder because the white gangsters ran the city. Remember this. The founding fathers were gangsters, criminals. Don't never forget that. And that's all it is today. Same game. Ain't nothing changed. So when the brothers started adopting that style of living, the cops would come down on them because the only one they want to live like that is the Jewish gangster and the Roman Italian gangsters. The guy who designed Detroit, I don't forget his name, was a Frenchman. But he loved the Romans. So he designed Detroit to be like the Romans. And it's also a sign of the power structure. Detroit is made like a wheel within a wheel. Always remember this, that when you get a brother that's on the outside of that wheel and they allow him to come up on another level on another wheel, another circle, inner circle, he's doing it at the request of the gangsters, the Caucasian gangsters. And he have to do some dirt to get there. If he refuses to do that dirt, but he made it to that second level, he was first on the bottom, now he's on the next step. He might know a little too much and they might off it. So all these leaders that's before you today, young people, the only reason why you see them in your face all the time, Farrakhan and everybody else, is because the devil allows them, the Caucasian, the devil, allows them to be your leaders. So everybody claim, that they gonna deal with this Caucasian. They claim that they got the solution. First thing the Caucasian did was to break our will. And he did that by dumbing us down. He kept education from us for 400 years, y'all. Now he studied gaining he studied gaining education. He studied gaining education and keeping us from education. Then when he does allow us to read, we read the scriptures. But we can't read it. So he interprets it to us. In other words, when it comes to comprehending, reading in between the lines, he gives us his comprehension, which he don't even know, because the black masters who designed the scriptures hid it from the Caucasian on purpose. And they knew it's going to come a day where you would know how to really understand and comprehend the Bible. So always start, read in the beginning. The secret is in three places. The beginning, the end of the Old Testament, just before you get to the New Testament, the Malachi, and Revelations. We in Revelations right now. You can't buy or sell without the mark of the beast. But it also says you got to have the mark of God in your head. So if you got that dollar sign stamped in your forehead, in your brain, you branded by the beast. You branded by the devil. But if you can control that dollar, that's mind over matter. That's willpower. You got powers within you. I gave you those powers in the 12 powers of man. God only means the possessor of power and force. And these guys, people that come on YouTube that y'all follow, I don't know, I can't name one that I know that ain't working for the devil. Just listen to them talk long enough and they expose themselves. I'm going to tell y'all this. Y'all may not believe it's true. But if anyone come against the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the teachings of Noble Drew Ali, the teachings of Marcus Garvey, they agents. If anyone ever tried to pit one against the other, in other words, if anyone ever tries to pit Elijah against Noble Drew Ali or Noble Drew Ali against Marcus Garvey or vice versa, the agents working for the devil. See, the devil ain't no damn spirit. The devil is a man. And if anyone tells you that spirits is controlling the situation, they're a damn lie. Thoughts is what controls it. Thoughts. Imagination is one of the powers that you possess. It's dealing with inner vision and thought. What you can see, your mind can see, the mind can achieve. What you can conceive, the mind can achieve. And you first visualize it, then it manifests itself in the physical. Just like a chair was once a vision or a picture in somebody's head. A car wants a vision in somebody's head. Mind over matter. Everything is made out of matter, you know, because it's made of atoms. And atoms are intelligent. So we know we got the power to control atoms. Why you say that? Because we can reproduce ourselves. We can reproduce ourselves without thinking about it. It don't take no long time to visualize reproducing ourselves. All we gotta do is have some sex and shoot off that sperm. And if it catches on the right fertile soil or the fertile female, we done reproduced ourselves. That's controlling atoms. So who put the sun out there? We did. The mental. Matter of fact, you got mental. You got the word man in mental. You got manufacture. You got man in manufacture. And all that's talking about is when you say mental and then you say manufacturing, you're saying mental on two different levels. What y'all call the spirit world is really thought energy, thought power. We don't know how that works. But then when you say manufacture, you're talking about producing physically, where you can see it. One is unseen and one is visible. Can't nobody look into your mind and see what you thinking, really thinking. You can say one thing and think another. That's mind over matter. So anyway, all you who feel comfortable know that this is coming one day. Again. I'm talking about this riot here. After the Nipsey Hussle trial, when they get away with assassinating him, they're gonna double up on it. This is Black Light.